I never got it, why'd you have to go? I guess this world's too slow for you. I think there's beauty in the gray, the cold, but you just want the gold. And there's no way I can beat it, cause I got no chance when it comes to her.
We found our ride to our hotel, Escot Bus Lines. They're providing special direct transportation for UMA members getting off the airplane to the hotel.
UMA? You know what? I don't know.
What was the question?
Rosen Center or Plaza? Remember I told you it was two.
There's a Rosen Plaza.
Okay. No problem. You guys are good.
Thank you.
Care what's real no more, no, you don't want me anymore. You only want what you can afford. This is goodbye, bye, bye. LA made you crazy, yeah. I see your stories.
We're heading to the convention center. We're gonna check in, do all that registration stuff, get our badges. Then we're gonna go to that welcome thing that's happening tonight. It's nice here in Orlando. What do you say?
I say it is nice.
Yeah. It's better than the snow we're getting.
Ready to take off my jacket.
We're overdressed now.
Come to her.
All right. Good to see you, buddy.
Orlando.
We meet again.
You bet you. Board member now.
You're important.
Board member now. So representing Region 1.
I wish you could be happy, yeah.
This is the welcome reception. All the bus companies that just landed, owners and such, are here to enjoy the reception.
You don't want me anymore, you only want what you can afford. This is goodbye.
Hey guys, we just pulled up to Universal Studios where Prevo is hosting a welcome night. They closed down the entire park and reserved it for us. Holy cow, look at all that.
And the fame, and I just wasn't enough for you. I wish you could be happy, yeah. But I can't lie. LA made you crazy, yeah. You don't care what's real no more, no, you don't want me anymore. You only want what you can afford. This is goodbye, bye. LA made you crazy, yeah. I see you.
Okay, so motor coach operators come young and old. I got Maddox with Gold Shield. And your parents own Gold Shield, correct? Maddox, how old are you?
I am 10.
10 years old, and you're going to be the next operator, owner, president of Gold Shield. Is that
Yes.
and are you a bus nut?
Sure. Him over there.
He's the bus nut. This is Maddox's brother. What's
I'm
your
Ty.
Ty?
Ty.
Ty. Okay, and how old are you, Ty?
I'm 13.
13. So you two gonna do some teamwork, right?
Yeah.
Keep the family company alive.
And
Good for you.
also, if you like sports content, go over to me and my friend's channel. It's called Lil Squad, but Lil is spelled L-I-L and then Squad.
Lil Squad. So youtube.com/Lil Squad.
Yes.
And it's all about sports?
We have fun games and sports.
Fun games and sports. That's awesome. How big's your channel?
Pretty small right now.
Pretty small
but
right now? But you looking to grow it?
Yeah.
Go give their channel some love. Link will be down below. Thank you so much. Take care of that company of
You're
yours.
I wish you could be happy, yeah. But I can't lie. LA made you crazy, yeah.
Having a devil moment.
Okay.
It's okay.
Oh man. Okay, so it starts with. Okay.
That's power.
Whoa! It lit up the lights. Hey, what is going on, all you bus nuts, geeks, and enthusiasts out there? Welcome to another episode of Motor Coach World. My name is James, and I am in Orlando, Florida at the 2023 United Motor Coach Association Motor Coach Expo. There's a huge showroom. Tonight's gonna be the unveiling of the brand new Prevost design, which I'm gonna live stream. You guys probably seen that already because this is gonna be after the fact. Let's go check out who's all here. There's gonna be brand new buses. There's gonna be all kinds of brand new technology and accessories for motor coaches. Now folks, this is the showroom. This is the Expo floor where all the new stuff, all the vendors, all the tables are gonna be. This is what people come here to see. And I don't know how they moved buses in here, but there are buses in there. The grand opening of the showroom floor, the ribbon cutting, if you will, is gonna happen this evening around 4:30. We're gonna go in before it opens because we have the media badge and we're gonna go check it out. Now keep in mind, it's gonna be empty in there because it's not open to the public yet. So let's go see what's in the showroom floor. So obviously everybody's still setting up their booths, and again, I'm gonna be respectful and not show too much of everyone's booths while it's in the incomplete stage. Obviously, they wanna show the finished product and make a good impression on the public. So as a person that's been invited to UMA with the media badge, I have permission to enter the showroom floor before it's open. But this afternoon at 4 o'clock is going to be the sneak preview, the ribbon cutting, as well as the reveal of the Prevost H345, and I will definitely be here for that. I can't wait. And then tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock tomorrow is going to be something called the press hour, where booths will all be set up, people will be ready, and there's just going to be no public in here. So for a couple hours, it's only for press members, and we'll get to interact, chat with, ask questions to all the vendors here about what it is they do and why they are at the showroom floor for UMA, how they're gonna benefit the motor coach market. But yeah, I'm gonna let these guys finish setting up, and we'll catch you guys back here later this evening for the ribbon cutting and the reveal of the H345. You know how tempting it is for me to just lift up that curtain just a little bit and take a peek? I'm not gonna do that. They'll never let me back again. All right, we'll catch you guys later this afternoon.
3 hours later.
You see everyone here, all these bus nuts, geeks, and enthusiasts are waiting to go inside after they cut this ribbon. And there's that big, lovely ribbon that they're going to be cutting here in a moment. And there's the guy with the scissors. So you can see I'm not the only media guy here, just people with cameras everywhere, as well as all these bus nuts waiting to get in. Captain John is right next to me, waiting for the ribbon cutting. We got all the cool guys in the house.
That's right. Only the best.
3, 2, 1, let's go. All right, come on in, thank you.
All right, let's go. Come in handy.
Hey guys,
How are ya?
got a glider. Good, how are you?
Atlantic Union Equipment Finance.
Good to see you.
Hi Peter. Shelbo, nice to meet you.
correct.
Bus Books.
Bus book.
Hi. Tracy, nice to meet you.
We're specialty accountants for the motor coaches.
Okay. Awesome. Hey, how are you doing? Barry. Nice to meet you. Hi, how are you? Welcome to UMA. Is this the UMA booth? No? Insurance. Okay, so you sell insurance to transportation companies. All right. Good, good. Thank you so much.
I like the last one you went to Turkey.
Oh man, I had a blast. How you been? Hey, how are you? You don't mind being on YouTube, do you?
No.
Okay. This is Francois. How do you pronounce your last name?
Trembling.
Tremblay. Okay, I don't always want to make sure I get the name right. The president of Prevost. Wow, what an honor. So, I know I just said Prevost. What is the actual correct name to pronounce the company? Because I made a video just on that.
No, actually, there's many different ways to say it, but Prevost is actually the right.
Prevost.
Right way, exactly.
Okay.
You're good. You're good.
Prevost. Oh, Prevost is okay.
Prevost is okay also.
Prevost.
Exactly. Don't worry, we're not making a fuss about it.
Awesome. We love Keith.
Keith
He's a
he's
good
lovable. He's lovable, Keith.
What's your favorite food, Francois?
It's sushi, actually.
Really?
Yes.
Francois' favorite food is sushi.
Sushi,
The president of
exactly.
Prevost likes sushi.
Yes.
And you're from Canada?
Yeah, I'm from Quebec. Exactly.
Quebec.
I lived in Europe, many years in Switzerland and Austria, but I'm born and raised in Quebec.
I want to visit one day.
Oh, you're more than
I want to
welcome,
try
actually.
poutine.
But do it during the summertime.
Okay.
Don't come in the winter. And poutine, you love it. I mean, it's an experience.
Francois, thank you so
right.
much.
I'll
Thanks
see
for
you
your time.
tomorrow.
It's an
All right,
honor.
see you tomorrow.
Thank you. You're live on YouTube. What do you think? Pretty sweet. Oh, it's so quiet. It's so quiet. It's dark out. I am overstimulated, tired, and talked way too much today. So I need a break. We're gonna go back, eat some pizza, and call it a night. What a great first day at UMA 2023. See you guys tomorrow. Toodles.
The next day.
Good morning, guys. Day 2 in UMA. Look what I found. So this is Rachel and this is Sean. They're both heavy social media influencers. Sean has a YouTube channel.
I do.
Shamrock Sean.
Shamrock Sean.
Go check it out. I'll put the link down
Pales
below.
in comparison to yours.
No, hey, no, there's not a contest. And this is Rachel, Greenwell.
Motorcoach World.
You have to check out her Facebook and Instagram.
Instagram, TikTok.
She does a lot of really cool skits. She's hilarious. So, what an honor it is to be here with you guys.
Oh, likewise.
We'll see you guys.
Very much.
I think, are we all gonna get together at some point at the media hour? I think we all need to like get
Yeah.
one and just like all turn on our cameras and
Yeah,
we can do
just
that.
like
Blast everyone.
cool.
Do it.
We are in good company. I think we're gonna go get some breakfast. I'm starving. There's a lot of people here. I think a bunch of kids here visiting Disney World, but it's really rainy outside, so I feel for them. I hope they're still able to have fun. Time for a $13 crepe. So guys, people are starting to set up for the opening and the media time here in the showroom. And here we are at the ABC booth where James Mora from ABC Van Hool. There's a mechanics competition happening?
There's a mechanics competition.
Mechanics competition, and what James is doing right now is he's purposely breaking the bus and creating all sorts of bugs and issues for the mechanics to come and see if they can resolve it. And by the way, if you haven't seen my previous videos, James Mora is a technician at ABC. He's an expert on the EV coach, corporate product support technician. So go check that video out because James took us all over the EV Van Hool and showed us everything it does. And by the way, he has a really cool name. I like his name. ABC Company is here with a really sexy looking Van Hool. I just love the matte black coating on this CX-35, especially the wheels. I think these are plasti dipped wheels. We're at the MCI booth and here's a beautiful MCI J4500. This one's a diesel. We have Chris Stoddart, and what do you do for the company?
President of New Flyer and MCI.
President of New Flyer MCI. Oh, you're the main guy.
Not quite the biggest guy.
Well, what's that guy's title?
CEO.
Oh, okay. It's
Also
okay.
great,
Well, it's an honor.
It's nice to meet
It's an honor. Thank you. Yeah, and we have Brent. I've met you before.
Yeah, absolutely. Good
Yeah.
to see you.
What was your title? I don't think
Vice President of Private Sectors.
Is there anything you'd like to say to all the bus nuts, geeks, and enthusiasts out there, whether they own a company, drive for a company, or just what I call a armchair bus driver?
And we appreciate all the feedback you give and just keep loving the motor coach because we do.
Yeah.
What's MCI's future look like?
We spent a lot of time, Chris knows, really trying to launch our next gen D coach, which doesn't happen to be here. But that really put all of our models onto a common platform so that what you see structurally underneath the electronics from a J to a D are common. So we've been really getting that to the goal line. And now we're talking about, okay, what's next for the J?
Is this a 2023 model?
This is a 2023. Everything coming off line right now is actually a 2024.
Are there any changes?
Minor changes. We really tried to take the time to focus on, okay, what are some of the things that could drive improvements in reliability, and try to take those and bring those into the market. So some of our coolant hoses, some of the componentry, upgraded, waterproof, more corrosion resistance, things like that. So we got to keep this thing low total cost to operate, and that's absolutely critical. You know, we've always gotten good fuel economy, and I think our interior is really showing well. It really created more legroom. You know, we put some things below the floor, allowed us to spread out the seats, so we still have best-in-class legroom. This has new Amaya Alpha seats in it, so you know, a little bit of sort of limo look to it, but they're really doing well in tremendous legroom, really good comfort. So I think, you know, just from the practicality of using it, passengers appreciate it. They like the legroom. The drivers are really still liking the driver's compartment and the digital display, and gave them a little bit more legroom too. So, you know, not everyone even has a 2018, 19, or 20. So for many, this is still a brand new coach that they're looking to get into their fleet.
Now loading for Alta Vista, Greenwich, and Danville. Hi, I'm Pete. I'm your Trailways driver to Danville, Virginia. Oh my God,
Pete?
nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, sir.
I actually own the bus.
Okay, wow.
I saved it from being a food truck. I called the church and they said, yeah, some lady's gonna buy a food, make it a food truck. I said, gee, how can we save it? He said, get her first. I said, we can't destroy this beautiful, pristine, historic vehicle. So we went up to Leesburg, Georgia, bought the bus. It's pristine. It was refurbished by ABC in 2000 when they bought it from Trailways, new engine, transmission, everything.
Wow, you drove for Trailways. And what year did you drive for Trailways?
I drove for Virginia Trailway. I was driving a city bus in Washington, D.C. in the 60s. And one of the drivers said, hey, you can drive part-time for Trailways on weekends. So I went down, tried out, went through some school. I worked a weekend extra board for several years. Then I went full-time for a couple of years, then back part-time on the second board for another 10 years, driving weekends and holidays. I just love the Eagles. I couldn't get away from them. And it's the torsion bar suspension.
Yeah.
This bus will just lay into a curve like a sports car. Handles great.
Dennis, you got to drive one of these, right? You've driven Eagles before, right? Because you were around when our company had this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had two of them when I came aboard.
I drove for Virginia Trailways in the 60s high.
What a treat that was. We got the whole shebang, the driver interview, the show, and Pete was awesome, man. History, that guy knows a lot of history. I could sit and talk with him for hours. But right now, we just came up to Irizar. I actually demoed one of these once. They came to Peoria Charter and got to drive it around. Let's get a look at this engine. Looks like the Irizar uses the Cummins. I'm not savvy enough to know what type of Cummins that is, but I'm gonna squeeze on board if that's okay. No, you do your thing. I just want a nice look at this thing. Hi, how are you?
Hello, how are you?
Good. I definitely want to capture this beautiful bus.
Go ahead.
Really like the interior lighting. Nice bright overhead. I like the design of the seats. They're very unique looking. All right, moment of truth. Gotta see what kind of toilet's in this thing. All right, it's the deep bowl. Good. It's like this. Oh, it's got water in it. A little bit of a waste of space here, maybe a trash can. I'm sure there's options. Get a shot of the dash here if you don't mind being on camera. Are you a driver?
No, not yet.
Not yet? Future driver?
Yep, one day.
What do you think of this dash? Is it comfortable?
Yep.
Yeah. I know it's got a Cummins.
Has a Cummins ISX.
ISX.
ISX 12 with 425 horsepower.
How is Irizar doing in the U.S.? I know
He's doing well. He's doing predicted,
Pretty good.
But working in the next generation of coaches for hopefully as soon as possible have the next generation on the market.
Yeah, I know you guys have a new design coming out. It's a secret.
Yes, it's not a secret because it's gonna be the i6S. It's already in the European market and the Mexico market.
Okay.
But it's gonna be to comply with the DOT regulations.
Okay.
So it's gonna be slightly different, but the bus is gonna look similar.
Irizar has been making buses for over 100 years.
1889.
Wow. So that's a lot of experience.
Yes.
Very good. And your name is Miguel? Miguel, what do you do for the company?
A little bit of everything. So from sales to after sales and parts and helping each other, to do a little bit of everything.
Wear many hats.
Yes.
Well, thank you, Miguel.
You're welcome.
I appreciate your time.
All right.
Beautiful bus.
Yes.
And we just came to another vendor booth. This thing looks kind of familiar for some reason. I don't know why. I feel like I'm getting deja vu here. Oh, it's insane. Hey, how are you, man?
What's up, James?
That's why this thing looks familiar. We just came back from the factory that made it.
This is, we would call it SAL or prototype number 6.
Oh,
So
wow.
this is the last
one
of it's still one of the prototypes.
Wow.
Yeah.
And it was the last, you were going to say it was one of the last?
Last of the prototypes. This is it. So
What's different about this prototype? What did they change after this prototype, or was there any?
yeah, there were some small changes, not any structural or anything, but we just wanted to see different interiors and design elements and things like that. So it wasn't anything major.
It's one of the taller ones or the shorter?
Yeah, it's 12.1.
So it's a premium version.
Yes, sir.
12.1. And how what's the business class? How tall are they?
About 11.11.
11.11.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Cool.
Yeah.
Can I hop inside and take
Get
a
in
look?
there, man. Do your
Awesome.
thing. You know how
Thanks,
to do it.
Zane. But here I have Dr. Tomas Rode. Did I pronounce your name right?
Correct.
Tomas Rode. And he is
Welcome,
the
James.
president and CEO of Daimler Coach America.
Thanks for stopping by.
Thank you for having me. I know last year at UMA I got an interview with you, but my mic stopped working. And when I went home, I was so angry that nothing we talked about was recorded. So tell the viewers, they were very interested in hearing about Daimler-Benz. What are the plans, and how do you see the future of this beautiful bus progressing here in North America?
Yeah, we are proud to be here at the UMA in Orlando this year. I mean, you remember last year, UMA in Long Beach, we showed this vehicle for the very first time to the US public, and now we are here 1 year later. We have a solid order book in place. We have delivered the first units. We started production early 2022, and the good thing is we can rely on a very experienced workforce in Turkey. Our plant there is producing motor coaches since more than 30 years. We are doing more than 4,500 units there per year.
So I gotta ask, how often do you get to go to the plant? Do they ever send you there? Have you been there before?
Oh, I've been there multiple times.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's always a pleasure to be there because you can really feel that proudness of the staff to work for Mercedes-Benz, produce quality,
16 buses a day that they can produce. That is phenomenal.
Yeah. So we do around 4,500 per year. It's our central plant for all the Mercedes-Benz coaches, also in Europe. Yeah.
Wow, that's very impressive. Well, thank you for your time. Before we leave, I gotta ask, you've lived in the US for how long now?
For 3.5 years.
What's your favorite food here?
Steak.
Good choice. Respect. Yeah.
James, have a good day.
Thank you so
Take
much,
care.
sir. I appreciate it. James Wang. Yeah, oh, thank you.
It's Fatih.
Fatih Kozan.
Yeah, I love your video.
Thank you so much.
Istanbul and everything.
Yeah. Well, when are you going to invite me to Temsa?
May.
I would love to go, yeah. So we are at the Temsa booth, and Temsa is a Turkish coach brand, and I have Fatih Kozan. Fatih, did I say your name right?
Exactly.
Okay.
Perfect.
And Fatih, you are, where in Turkey are you from?
It's from Adana.
Adana.
And Istanbul. We have the headquarters in Istanbul and the factory in Adana, in Turkey.
How
Very
far
close.
is that? It's close?
1 hour flight from Istanbul.
Okay.
Very easy connection.
Yeah.
And we are looking forward to having you there. As soon as possible.
I think I may be going back to Turkey, which I
Yes.
have no problem at all because I had so much fun. And Fatih, what is your role in Temsa?
I'm the managing director of Temsa North America.
Okay.
Before, I've been Temsa for 22 years now.
Wow.
At different managerial positions so far. And moved to US with my family in 2021, April.
Okay.
I've been 1.5 years now.
I have to ask, Fatih, what is your favorite food in the US?
Actually, you know, it's very cliche, but US is doing hamburgers perfect.
Hamburger?
Excel. Yeah, it's very good.
I was surprised how much hamburger stands I saw in Istanbul.
Correct, but you know, the way how you cook it here is something
different.
else. Yeah.
I really enjoyed metadoma.
Okay.
It was so good. So before we split, can you show us around the latest Temsa? I'm sure the viewers would love to see what's in a Temsa, what's new, what you guys are the most proud of.
That's it.
Let's do it.
So first of all, we have 3 models. So we have the widest product range in the industry from 30, 35 and 45. So we are the only manufacturer which has real motor coaches on the 30, and then we have the 35 and 45s as well. So let me show you, this is the TS35. That's 2022, which has an E-fan on it as well.
Okay, I'm familiar with this face.
Yeah, all our coaches have the Cummins Ellison combination, and we have the Bendix Wingman future on the 35 and 45.
What does this do? I'm curious. What is that?
The LiDAR.
Is this usually covered or is it open?
So there are 2 solutions actually. You could cover it. So we started with that like as open because of the recommendation from Bendix. But we are working on a kind of lid going forward as well.
Okay.
So we don't want to sacrifice from safety. So this is 45.
Oh, what a beautiful rear end.
TS45.
I love the tail lights. What year is this?
That's 2023.
Okay.
So Temsa is the first OEM that had steerable tag axles in the market.
And it's not just passive steering.
It's not passive, yeah.
It's actually, yeah.
It's active. Electric. So we have the same buses, full electric too. This is a TS45 electric. You will see more electric TS45s this year, especially in the West Coast.
And I see this one has a cover for the LiDAR.
This is a placeholder for now.
So there's no LiDAR installed.
Yes. So this in this bus there's no LiDAR installed.
Okay.
And we had a great year in 2022.
I'm so glad.
Doubled our market share. So
really? Temsa doubled?
Thank you so much, and for trusting our brand. We are very grateful.
Fatih, thank you so much.
Thank you
Absolute
so much.
pleasure. Appreciate your
forward
time. We're going through the booth. I meet up with these 2 legends. We got Jack Kaufman, who's our neighbor from Timmy Tours. How far away is it? 45 miles?
Yeah.
50 miles? Yeah, and then I got Braden Lewis from Lewis Coach. And if you guys have never seen these 2 on social media, it's like a dynamic duo. When these 2 get together, great content is being made.
Jekyll and Hyde.
You guys need to make a sitcom.
I know. I keep saying that. If we made a reality show of the bus industry, people would tune in every week.
It wouldn't be a UMA convention without running into Magne and Tom from Norway.
We are from Norway.
Bus Magasinet. If you haven't checked their channel out yet, link will be down below. Make sure to check their channel out. If you're any kind of bus nut, you're gonna enjoy their content.
We have around 115 videos on our channel now.
And
That's made the last 3 years.
And it's all European buses. And if you want to see some really cool perspective of what Europeans think of buses in the US, check out their trip to UMA last year, as well as this year, because I think you're releasing one for this, right?
We are.
You wouldn't travel here without making content.
And we're filming you in the video right now.
And we also like to try to connect the bus industry closer to each other.
Yes.
Over the border.
Absolutely.
Like European,
that would be
American.
ideal.
Yes, because it's still a really big difference between American coach industry and the European. Not as big anymore between the Asian and the European.
Yeah.
So we have some work to do.
And if you're watching this, you are part of the Motorcoach world. Brilliant.